What's up, y'all? Shane Bishop, disassembled Articulation, here with another review for you. Something a little unique today. We're going to do Ultron. Right now, currently, we have 2 Ultron figures. Well, there's a couple others, but those are for little kids. Right now, we got the Build-A-Figure Ultron assembled right here in front of you, and we got the Revoltech Ultron. Pretty cool because they're coming out with this movie REVO series that's pretty awesome. Anyway, I think most of you have seen this. You know, it comes with 6 pieces for the 6 figures you get in the Build-A-Figure, the Ant-Man Build-A-Figure wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The paint apps are okay. It was cast in metallic silver paint, but it did get a little bit of paint. If you can focus on the paint there, they gave it a little red, make it look a little cooler. But for the most part, it's either blotchy silver paint going over the silver that they molded it in, or it's just the plain silver paint that it was molded with. Alright, so we need to address the size of this guy. He's a good sized figure. What do I do with my measuring tape? I believe he's about 8 3/4 compared to all the rest of them. I want to look at this from an engineering standpoint, just so people can understand why your Revoltech figure is going to cost, you know, 4 times as much as, say, this was if it was sold independently from the rest. Alright, so your arms, you know, you have your basic hinges that all your, joints that all your Marvel Legends come with. You have a torso piece here that goes to here, and then you have a piece inside here that attaches to your torso that gives you the ability to move like that. You got your head, limited motion, can go both ways, up and down. It's different from the Revoltech figure. Same thing with the arms. You know, you have your wrists that'll move up and down. You don't have any interchangeable hands. You've got, I mean, the one thing that's cool that Marvel Legends have, or Hasbro has done with these Marvel Legends, is they've given it 2 points of articulation there, so you actually have a legitimate elbow. As long as an arm, I mean, it doesn't go that high. There you go. I tried to move it up, it popped right out, so it probably goes about this high. Your Revoltech figures are going to be different. This piece right here, your lower torso just attaches to his pelvic area, and then you got the 2 legs that pop into there. Your knees are about the same as the elbow pieces, and you got a little bit of an ankle joint there, you know, up and down, and it rotates both ways, which is really cool. There's a lot of articulation in these. However, the higher end figures have a little bit more because they're manufactured that way. So let's get this guy out of the way. Alright, so again, here's our Ultron Revoltech movie REVO series. Got a picture of Ultron on the side. We got a picture of Ultron on the back. Bunch of writing that I can't read, but it kind of shows what you can do with the figure. It has them in pretty cool different poses. One thing I don't like is the effect coming from his hand in this picture is yellow. The one in the box is orange, which I wish it would have been the color that it was in the movie, but it's not, so whatever. Okay, so here's your Revoltech Ultron. He comes with the extra pair of hands, 2 that are like this, and 1 you can stick the effect on. He's got kind of the same joints as the other one. They're a different type of joint, but he can move in the same directions, with the exception of him being able to move his arms further. He's got individual shoulder blades. This piece, and this right here are all separate. He comes apart if you pull him hard right in the middle. I don't really want to do that. He's got his legs. They move all the way back, all the way forward. He could probably do the splits, but I don't want to put him through that, because why would Ultron be doing the splits? The paint apps on this are amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of little differences that you can see in this figure that you're not gonna find on the Hasbro figure. It is shorter, but compared to the you'll probably pay around 60, a little lower than 60 for this figure, shipped. And then, as usual, your Build-A-Figure is going to consist of you collecting 6 Marvel Legends, unless you go on the secondary market, Facebook, eBay, whatever, and you buy the pieces individually. So here are the two standing side by side. You can notice the differences. One difference that I saw that I really didn't like was this left side of Ultron's face. One of the, I don't know, ears, I guess you call it, to me isn't symmetrical. Size wise, it's about 7 inches compared to his 8 3/4 inches. Then again, this is a different manufacturer. The figures that go along with it may be a little bit shorter. I have an Iron Man Mark 42 from the same manufacturer that I'll open up and stand next to it just for comparison. Now, you can look at the back of these and really be able to tell the difference in detail as far as the sculpt goes. Revoltech went above and beyond to create this. I actually opened this the other day and watched that Avengers movie and did a lot of comparisons to what was on the figure and what was in the movie, and it's pretty close to it. Here's what your Revoltech Ultron's gonna come with: extra set of hands, a stand, and his little hand effect for the power he does. Let's see how the articulation goes. So his arm goes about this high. He can do this. What's cool is the whole neck moves. A lot. The whole neck moves. His head will move up. Move his neck down. His head's still up. I mean, it really, to me, it looks a lot like what's in the movie. His legs will do about that far. If you do any further, there's something wrong with you. There's no point for Ultron to be doing that. He could kneel. As usual, you got these joints, ratchet joints, you can call them, I guess, that if they get spun around, it's not going to work. So you see the seam here, you know it's going to work just like that. If it's not there, it's going to bend the other way. So you're going to have to move that ratchet joint around. No one's going to tell you that but me. And as you can see, he's maybe a ½ inch taller. What's that say, Street Sweeper?
6.5.
6.5 inches for the Iron Man. And what is that, 7 3/4?
About 7.
Okay, so about 7 for the Ultron. Shane Bishop, Street Sweeper, Disassembled Articulation, signing out. Later.